leg by leg slipping into her panties, snapping that bra, shifting her breasts so they were comfortable, then sliding into the black dress. It was sexier than when she stripped them off. Something else for his shrink to play with. That black outfit was one of the few dressy items in her closet. Harper was a blue jeans girl, tomboy, T-tops, shorts, workout clothes, sandals. She was tallish with shoulder-length raven black hair, very thick with a good shine. She was long-limbed and lean like some kind of athlete, marathon runner, high jumper. He couldn't say. The husband, Ross, was a couple of inches taller, curly black hair, hawk nose. The wife was clearly a 9, tilting toward a 10, while the guy was barely a 6. A weird combo. From what Spider had seen, the guy survived on black coffee, Cheerios, milk, the occasional apple. No physical threat to Spider. They weren't rich, but doing okay. These two white-bread yuppies. Husband pulled down high 5 figures at the Miami News, and Harper brought in slightly more than half that as a photographer. $13,000 in a savings account, a piddling 401k. A quarter of their monthly paychecks went to mortgage, taxes, and insurance. Didn't eat out much, a movie now and then. Ordinary financial situation. Nothing that concerned Spider. He wasn't after their money. It was just part of his research, the usual protocol. He liked to know as much as possible about his targets to protect himself against hidden tripwires. Rich fucks could pose problems. The less income, the less likely anyone would come looking for their killer. Though he knew he shouldn't do it, he saved the day's video feed to a file, then attached that to an email and sent it to himself. Later, he'd load that file onto his storage site out in the cloud, wherever the hell that was. He never took that kind of risk. He always let everything he recorded go flying off into the wireless void. But he wanted to watch this one some more. Later on, when this job was finished, bring her back, feast on her face, her long, lean body, that hair, that goddamn hair. This had never happened before, falling for a target. Spider was a pro, clinical, detached. But this girl was graceful. He liked how she moved, how she held the baby, the kind of wife she was, the way Ross brushed her hair some nights, slow strokes through that long black mane, brush, brush, and brush. Hypnotic to watch. Fuck if he could explain it, but there it was. He was going to miss watching the live feed, Harper McDaniel doing her daily rituals, the way she leaned close to the mirror and dabbed at the skin around her eyes, like she was searching for wrinkles, the sexy way she fit the kid's lips to her nipples, the way she and hubby spooned after sex, holding each other like that until they fell asleep. Another thing to dump on his shrink. Someday, when he actually got around to seeing a shrink. He sat back, tapping his foot, in a hurry now, eager to arrive before Harper left, have a few words with her, see her up close, a last look. He felt like he knew her, like they were old friends, but he couldn't move until dark. He watched the last of the twilight drain from the sky, watched people walking their dogs, big dogs squatting to leave turd piles on lawns, people picking up the piles in plastic bags, everyone all goody-goody. He rolled down his window for some fresh air. Coconut Grove had good air, flavored with jasmine or something. Spider didn't know from plants. There were a lot of things he didn't know the names of. Stars, insects, trees, shit like that. Not one of his skills. But he had other talents. The things he did to make his money. Cagey, industrious. How he survived. Where he got his name. Stringing his intricate web. Snagging his prey. When it was full-on dark, he rearranged the fit of his shoulder.